My family is actually uh, restaurant standard, like I can say. So we do coffee shops, store, to make the price more affordable.
Right.
Because our fried rice normally costs double the price at a restaurant.
Lester Lee calls himself the king of fried rice, and deservedly so. He owns 35 King of Fried Rice stalls all over Singapore, including one at Upmarket Mall Ion in Orchard Road. And Mr. Lee is just 26 years old. He knew from a young age that he would be in F&B. When he was 14, he worked part-time in coffee shops. At 16, he dropped out of school and joined Jumbo Seafood, where he mastered the art of making fried rice. In May, he made it to the Forbes 30 Under 30 Asian list for 2023. I'm Sumiko Tan, Executive Editor of The Straits Times. I'm meeting Mr. Lee at Flint, a restaurant up on the 55th floor of Ion. Over tempura, he tells me how his late mother supported his dreams and the satisfaction he gets when customers say they love his fried rice.
You started your first King of Fried Rice in 2018.
Yeah.
Can you bring us, take us through that journey?
14 years old, I started working part-time, like coffee shop, kitchen helper, all this. So I started working full-time after I graduated from NML. I was actually dropped out halfway, so I didn't even got a cert.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started working full-time. Then I Jumbo lah.
Right.
So I worked until 20 years old.
Why did you focus on fried rice?
Because I was fried rice lover, so normally I practice 2-3 days a week during the afternoon because we got break time, so we can do whatever things we want. So I try to master fried rice. So that's why I named King of Fried Rice.
Did your friends give you feedback on that name?
Some of them say, like people will laugh at me lah. Like, how do we say that? Are we the king or are we the best? Let the majority judge lah.
What is special about your fried rice?
My family is actually restaurant standard, like I say. I try to bring it at a lower cost. So we do coffee shops, store, to make the price more affordable.
Right.
Because our fried rice normally costs double the price at a restaurant.
So you have 35 stores now.
Right.
What's your target?
I'll be stopping around at 40s.
Was it a target you had from the very start?
From the beginning, I got an idea of 40.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm still trying ways to make it 40 now.
Okay. Is there a reason why you like that number?
Because 40 is most probably across the whole island already.
Right.
Yeah, so like 35, there's some area that I still didn't manage to go lah.
Right.
Like East Coast, Marine Parade.
Is there an outlet that is most special for you?
I would say Sengkang because I started to go very fast from there.
Right. Your mom had a manicure shop.
Yeah,
Right. Was she very supportive?
yeah, she's quite supportive with my idea lah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if it work or don't work, I mean, nobody knows lah, but yeah, I'm quite glad that she supported me throughout.
Right. And your mom passed away when you.
When I was 22.
Right. That was when you had like 2 outlets,
3.
3 outlets.
So another one is Chinatown for shit.
If she knew that you got the Forbes under 30,
Yeah, I think she'll be quite proud of me.
did she like your fried rice?
Yeah, she loved my fried rice.
What do you remember most about your mother?
I mean, she's a very supportive mom. Yeah, so when I was started Sengkang, people will take photos of the long queue because it started at people queuing around for 2 hours for it lah. I once saw Google got my mom photo there. But then my mom just done her surgery. I mean the eye surgery. Yeah, so she still go there and help lah. If you all notice my media coverage, right? Yeah, I always put my mom picture there also. I mean it's a memories lah.
What's the most challenging aspect of the starting an outlet?
Manpower, I mean. So it was very hard to hire workers, especially Singaporean. So normally we hire part-timers. In one outlet we hire 4. So normally I'll target coffee shop that have a lot of blocks surrounded lah.
What is it about F&B that you like?
It's very challenging though, but I like the feel of people telling me that the food is nice. Like, yeah, it's actually not mainly earning money, yes. So What I like the most is satisfying people, I guess.
And you still make the sauce.
I still make the sauce preparation once a week lah,
Right.
for the whole chain.
So where do you see yourself, with 36?
Hopefully I'm still doing more.
Right.
My aim is to do more and contribute more. Normally we do charities also, so we'll try to give off free food. My dream is to host a big charity, so I will always email those organizations like, how can we help?
Thanks very much for having lunch with me.
Thank you.
Many of the elements of design, space, distance, proportion, use of white space, use of typography can be taught. 60% is formula. The other 40%, God has to give it to you.